Hello, all my duplicate cupcakes, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm trying to get my bearings here a little bit on what I was doing, because clearly we have a couple issues. One, we have water. We have some water. We don't have a lot. And let me pause here. I think we want to start clearing up some more of this polluted water. We have plenty of polluted water around here, and I also want to kind of get in here if I can. I can't really see in here, but I'm kind of wondering if what I want is in there. There's one of the things that you can find in this game. There's like, I don't know what to call them. Steam vents, that's the name I'm looking for, and I want to see if I can get some of them, because one of them produces water. Now the other thing that I'm kind of looking at here, we do have some hot areas in our base, and heat is going to become a problem eventually, especially if we do find those steam vents. So we want to start figuring out how to deal with that. A couple other things looking around here. I would like to find plastic, but we need to head down for that, which I am seeing another cool area down here, which is really nice. What happened here? Why is this wet? What occurred? Oh my gosh, I have no idea. I'm gonna head down here. We have a lot of hydrogen. Might be something we want to go for. How much coal do we have? Okay, we're okay on energy for a little bit, but we are definitely going to be having some issues eventually. Oh, okay. Well, let's carve our way into here. That's exactly what I want. Let me just dig these out. What I want to do, I think, so we have a couple things. Now, first of all, I think for the research in this particular game, I have several of these games going, one of which I'm playing on my own time, another one which I am also playing on my own time, and I've completely ruined everything. Okay, yeah, I want to work on this and get this done so I can just get rid of the research stuff. And I don't have this one plugged in, so let me go ahead and disable these guys, and I'm gonna plug... I guess I'm using conductive wiring for this. I'm gonna plug this in. Okay, here's a fun story. I have no idea what this research or what this is, so I guess we're just going to disable all of our research materials for now and not even worry about it. It does free up a lot of energy, which is good. I am definitely carving all this out. Okay, there is another security door over here. I want to get in that. I want to go see what's in there. Looks like there's another one up here. Also want to get into that one if we can. One thing I do want to pause here. Who is what? Oh, we do have an energy problem, it seems like. Oh, right, we have chlorine floating through our base. I remember that being a issue that occurred. We're gonna have to figure out this. How are we doing with the overall oxygen? Okay, down here it's a major issue. We're gonna have to figure that out. I don't have a solution for that right now. I think what I want to do, though, I actually want to go ahead and deconstruct all of this plumbing and whatnot in here. I'm gonna leave this here. So you can go to the plumbing overlay. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy all of this? I'm definitely going to destroy all of that. And I want to... Which pile of water do I want to use? I think I'm going to go after this one and get this water flowing through there so we have a little bit of extra stuff kind of already on the way. I think that'll be good while they're working on getting all of this done. That is exactly not what I wanted to have happen, but it looks like we're just gonna flood everything. I can't believe I did this. Oh my gosh. Stop, 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 stop. Is there anyone awake that can pause that? Okay, well that absolutely was terrible. I can't believe I just did that. I completely borked that up. Oh my god. Okay. Well, Okay, so totally screwed that one up. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Apparently I'm not like super awake right now or something. I ended up, yeah, letting this loose, which makes sense because this was under, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So it ended up flooding down here, trying to get this all cleaned up. It's slowly working on that. Still, that's pretty bad. I can't really believe I did that. Is that, let's see, do I have an algae? Okay, I do. Let's go ahead and enable that building. And let's dig some of the slime out so that I can get that made. Oh, we have some new printables available. Let's take a look here. I'm gonna grab the copper ore for right now. I think we got a bunch of skill points too. So I think let's give Stinky here the improved strength. Nails. I'm gonna go ahead and give her the masterworks for decorating. I'm a little, okay, you know what? We can give Ren the construction. I'm gonna avoid giving her anything because she's maxed out on morale right now. Okay, is this good? Is this working? Okay, it looks like this is working. So let's get power. How much power is this using right now? I think we're gonna be okay to have a wire go up here. I certainly hope so anyway. Okay, so next day here, oh my god. We have ice issues. I think that's ice that's melting in here, by the way. Yeah, are you kidding me? We are just having liquid issues like crazy. This is gonna overflow. By the way, I'm gonna figure out something for that. But once you get that mopped up, I have a bottle dispenser up here that is for polluted water because we don't really want it going in here anymore because it just gets all germed up and we don't really want that. Additionally, I'm carving everything in here. Looks like we're getting pretty close to be able to get in here. Let's see if we can't get somebody to submit a bioscan eventually. Trying to clean up some of the big mess in here too. There's like polluted water in here. Not really sure what to do with this. Lots of polluted water in here. Can I see anything? Ah, look at this. Okay, so this is actually what I was looking for. This is one of them. This little guy can produce natural gas. Now, natural gas we can use, oh thank goodness, it's actually really good. Natural gas right here. So it produces carbon dioxide and polluted water. Using that natural gas, it's an infinite source because of the fact that this won't ever, as far as I know, these never go away. So that's actually really good. And it produces polluted water. Now, polluted water, you might be like, well, that's not useful. But then you can use that polluted water to create water from, and it's clean after that. So kind of a pain, but not a big deal. So we're definitely going to want to take advantage of that pretty much soon as possible since we're kind of screwed. Now, the other thing I found, it's kind of hidden down here, but this is a anti-entropy thermo nullifier. I think there's one of these on every map, at least the basic map. So basically what this does, let's see if it shows, oh, it says right here, absorbs and neutralizes heat energy when provided with piped hydrogen. So basically what it does is it takes in hydrogen and takes heat in as well. So it's like exactly the opposite of everything that you need. So if you have heat, this is actually a great thing to use because, you know, it kind of solves the whole, well, it solves the whole heat issue. So we definitely want to take advantage of that if we can. I want to get that active. I want to get this active. Oh, there is a vending machine up there. Because I want to be able to get the energy that I need. And I think I want to end up using a lot of that to do the electrolyzers, which will give us hydrogen and oxygen, start pumping that in down this way. This is actually a nice layout. Kind of sucks that we found this so late, but we're not dead yet, so I'm not really complaining. And we've only got a little bit of chaos going on. People are doing a lot of cleanup, thank goodness. Oh my gosh, are we here again? I'm wondering if it's ice that's melting, and if it is, that makes a lot of sense. It's a pain, but we're just gonna have to deal with it until I can, I don't know, maybe build that somewhere else. Actually, I'm kind of wondering if I should just put water in here too. Is this just not working? Is it just getting backed up? Is that what's happening? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and improve on this so that this isn't an issue. And I want to dig this out if I can. I think Somebody needs to submit a bioscan because I said to. Start getting this area kind of cleaned up so we can use it. Okay, just want to show kind of what I'm doing here. One thing I do want to do is I want to turn this storage bin into where we store ice, snow, and other things that will melt and turn into water because it's definitely cold in here. So I've gone ahead and done that, and I've gone ahead and turned off all of that. For all of these guys, you can just use the copy settings, and then you just paste and it just applies all the settings. So that is safe now. We don't have to worry about any more water being moved down here. We have a lot of liquids in here, which we just don't need. Now I think what I kind of want to do, kind of looking at how we've got all of this laid out, it's fine, but it's not ideal. And one of the things I want to maybe do is actually destroy these and just put more farms for right now, not really worry about anything else. What the hell is that about? I don't even know. Oh, it must have been the commute times. They just dropped it. I do need to figure out how to take care of this. I don't even know how to handle that right now. We'll get there. Hopefully, we'll get there. But it looks like we've got this unlocked, so let's go ahead and inspect these. All right, so let's see. Welcome, new employee. Attention, Graviteus facility personnel. Please welcome our newest staff member, Olivia Brozard, PhD. Dr. Brozard will be leading our upcoming genetics program, or project, and has been installed in our bioengineering department. Be sure to offer her our warmest welcome. That's interesting. Okay, let's investigate the locker. Office cake. Joshua, hey, Mr. Krause, I'm passing around the collection pan. Want to pitch in a couple bucks to get a cake for Ellie? Otto, I think I'll pass. Joshua, come on, Otto, it's her birthday. Otto, all right, fine, but this is all I have on me. I don't get why you hang out with her. Isn't she kind of, you know, mean? Joshua, even the meanest people have a little niceness in them somewhere. Otto, huh, good luck finding it. Joshua, thanks for the cake, Monty, Otto. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and have somebody rummage in that. Let's open this one as well. I started working at a new company called the Graviteus facility today. I was nervous I wouldn't get the job at first because I was fresh out of school and I was so pushy in the interview. But the director apparently liked my thesis on the psychological thermal regulation of Arctic lizards. I'll be working with some brilliant geneticists, bioengineering organisms for space travel in harsh environments. It's like a dream come true. I get to work on exciting new research in a place where no one knows me. No, it can't be. Bonhi, is that how that's pronounced? Ansari is here working on a space shuttle thrusters in the robotics lab. As soon as she saw me, she called me Bubbles and told everyone about the time I accidentally inhaled a bunch of fungal spores during lab, blew a big snot bubble out of my nose, and then sneezed all over Professor Avery. Everyone's calling me Bubbles instead of Doctor at work now. Some of them don't even know it's a nickname, and I don't want to correct them and seem rude or anything. Ugh, I can't believe that story followed me here. Bonnie ruins everything. Don't we have a Bubbles? Wait a minute. Do we not? Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out the best way to just kind of look. We don't have a Bubbles. You can create a Bubbles though. Maybe we should check that out next time we have a possible printing thing to see if there's a Bubbles in there that we can look at. Okay, so everybody's putting ice and stuff in here, it looks like, which is fine. There's a whole bunch of ice that's been collected down here. Let's go ahead and rummage through this one too. We got a snazzy suit. So snazzy suits allow your guys to be more attractive. Basically, they don't lower the decor around them, which is hilarious. I also want to dig up here because I want to get in this vending machine, but let's just go ahead and investigate the vending machine. I wanted to view that. Ants, oh boy. Log begins. Technician. Ada Celephos. Not sure what that means. What sort of experiment are you doing with these? Director, no experiment. I just find them interesting, don't you? Tech, not really. Director, you ought to. Very efficient. They perfected farming millions of years before humans. Sounds of tapping on glass. Director, an entire colony led by and in service to its queen. Each organism knows its role. Tech, I have the results from the power test, Director. And? Negative, ma'am. I see. You know, another admirable quality of ants occurs to me. They can pull 20 times their own weight. Tech, I'm not sure I follow, ma'am. Are you pulling your own weight, Doctor? Oh my gosh. All right, I want to rummage in there because we probably get some food out of that, which would be really nice. Also, by the way, this is the end of the map over here. So I do want to kind of check out and see if there's anything else around here. I don't think... Oh, there is. There's a tile right there. I bet there's more down here. Kind of want to explore that. Kind of glad I got all of this though. Looks like there's some polluted water in there. Kind of want to dig up a little further. We still have a lot to explore up here and kind of down here, like a lot down in the bottom, definitely here. I'm interested to see. Not quite sure how the best way to get over here is. There is a lot of hydrogen down here, so we probably want to figure out how to pipe that. I think we can store it. In fact, I know we can store it in these gas reservoirs. So maybe that is something we want to do eventually, is figure out how to store the gas and then use it that way. That might be a little bit nicer of a way to handle that, but I am not entirely certain the best way to do that. So rather than do that right off the bat, I'm just gonna keep working on, so I got this. I think I want to figure out, this is still dormant, right? I'm not sure when it's going to be active again, but I would like to start carving my way in here and create, I don't know, some place to put some energy. I just don't know the best way to do it, in all honesty. I don't know, maybe we'll figure it out. Okay, just digging in here just to show off that I got some nutrient bars out of the vending machine. Just wanted to show that off because we did, in fact, finish digging up there. We've explored a little bit more up here now, so you can see this whole area is like salt and sand and poke shells and salt water, which that's fine. Oh, we got some new printables. There we go. So we got that pretty much taken care of. I cleared out this area here. So we can start planting some more of the mealwood seeds. I would like to have enough of those so that we are pretty much only eating that. That would be ideal. Starting to carve out a little bit of this so we can figure out how to take care of that water issue. Let's take a quick look at the printing stuff. So nothing that I currently want. So just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. These are all going to be planted. I'm going to let them take care of that. I will probably want to build another farm station in here, I think. That way they can fertilize these. That'll look really good. And then we have to figure out how I want to harness the natural gas. I have an idea of how to do that. I'm not entirely the best at figuring out how to do all of this stuff, in all honesty. I want to clean up all of this. This is almost empty, so we're gonna want to go to the next one eventually, get all of that water cleaned up. It seems like such a waste of time, but I gotta do something with the water anyway, so might as well use it. I think that's probably the best bet. Yeah, I've got a lot of idling, which is just because, well, we've not doing a whole lot at the moment. Let me make sure we've got enough food and create a little bit more of that. Okay, so we got a colony achievement because, let's let this load real quick. Yep, we've reached cycle 100 with at least one living duplicate. Yeah, we hit it. Finally, we hit 100 and we're doing pretty well. Like, we're not exploding or anything, which is probably a good sign. This still is an issue, like water is. I'm carving out this little area here. I think, okay, so I think carbon dioxide and oxygen weigh more than natural gas, so the natural gas should float up and stay up here if we dig this direction and build the stuff we need to pump the natural gas into a natural gas generator. I'm hoping that's how that works. I have to admit, I don't know. So I'm having somebody come in here, do some cleanup. I also have a couple snazzy suits. Let's see, we put one, who did we put it on? Let's see, I think we put it on Camille. Where is Camille? I don't know how to find people easily. It dawns on me right about now that I just never bothered. We could make like, one of the things you could make is like the warm sweaters. That way, so if folks go up there, they could stay warm. That might actually be really, really good, but I just haven't done that. Oh, Camille. So I gave her I don't know where it shows. I gave her the snazzy suit, which should give a general bonus to her area. Yeah, so she's got plus 30 because of her outfit. Of course, this area is terrible, but not a bad thing to do. Kind of wanted to take care of that and start getting my guys some snazzy suits. That way they are happy. One of the reasons why I wanted to make more meal lice is so we didn't have to eat the mush bars, and I've just got lice loaf on forever, so hopefully it'll be fine. Somebody's got hyperthermia. Apparently Nisbet does. Well, that because she's probably polluted water everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get that cleaned up. I think it's actually freezing into ice. It is. It's actually freezing into ice, which... Okay, well, that works. I hadn't really expected it to do that, which makes sense. We're in a really cold area. I don't really know... Well, hopefully this stuff freezes too, but who knows what's gonna happen. I'm not really sure the best way to do this. So this is what... Where's the power source here? This is what the natural gas generator looks like. I want to plop that somewhere and then have an area where the water can fall to underneath it, because it is... it says, I think it says here, it generates polluted water, and natural gas generators leak polluted water and are best built above a waste reservoir. The water is clean, it's just polluted. It doesn't have any germs or anything in it. So I want to build that somewhere, make sure that we've got that plopped. I don't even know where we want to do this in all honesty, but we do want to put this somewhere. And then we want to build a gas pump in here so that it pumps the natural gas into something. I think I just want to put it straight into the generator at first. I guess that's probably the best way to do this. I'm really not sure. And then have that start to generate power. I don't really know how to best to do this. So we're just gonna kind of run with it and hope that it all works. The other thing I think I want to build down here, we have these sleet wheat. These guys require cold temperatures, but you can use them to create berry sludge with the bristleberry. So I think I want to start, have like a little thing. Why is this not being built? Can somebody actually work on this? Anybody? Okay, let me cancel this and see if we can't. I don't know, sometimes like they don't build things. Yeah, they totally could have been working on all of this and they just like chose not to for some reason. I have no idea why they do that sometimes. But I think I want to do that. I want to build a little area down here to grow the sleet wheat. I want to build an area. Now, one of the things though, this does create heat, so we want to make sure that we have it offset by the fact that it'll be in a cold area. Probably want to get this going eventually so that this can pull in some of that heat. But I think I also want to make sure we got some wheezewort hanging around so that that can help with that a little bit. This is going to be a really cold area, which is going to suck for all of my duplicates, but I don't know if I really care. I can just kind of suck it up and, well, hopefully not die. Oh, I want this to be auto bottle. That would be one of the reasons why this isn't happening. Okay, so we're finishing up day 104 here. Let's take a quick look at the blueprints. I'm gonna go for the seed. I haven't seen a bubbles yet. Still looking for that though. I am currently carving out this stuff and trying to take care of a little bit of this polluted water, which it's just far too much liquid apparently for us to deal with, but I am trying to take care of that. Got a deodorizer in here to take care of some of the polluted oxygen, trying to get that taken care of. I think it's pretty much floating everywhere in here at the moment, but I want to try and start taking care of that, get rid of this polluted water so we can take care of the polluted oxygen. And I do want to carve in here. I just don't think it's the best time for that quite yet, because I want to make sure we take care of some of this polluted stuff and all that kind of fun things. What I think I'm gonna do, I want to take a quick look over here. Looks like the frozen area goes all the way to the side here. I'm gonna use this area to create my, what is that thing called? The natural gas generator. I'm gonna put that probably I'm debating whether or not I want to have this actually like locked off and then have the generator somewhere else and actually maybe have this blocked off and then have the generator somewhere over here. Maybe have this feed into some of these gas reservoirs. Do we need, here's a question. Let me just pop one of these down somewhere where I can see it. Don't really want to use it right off the bat. Okay, let's just pop that down. So it definitely needs, no, not that, ventilation. It definitely needs gas pumped into it. Does it need power? It doesn't need power. That's just, I wanted to double check that and make sure. But yeah, it looks like it can just accept gas and we don't have to worry too much about it freaking out about anything else. So I think maybe that's what I'll do is pump the natural gas into it and then have the generator somewhere else. That way we have a storage of natural gas and we can use it as we see fit. I think that might actually be a lot better than, I don't know, just using it right off the bat. I also want to build down this way so we can find out what's down here. I'm very curious. And see, I think there's some polluted oxygen over there. I don't know what's going on down here. Kind of interested to find out, but I definitely want to get into this. I think it says hot natural gas, so I'm pretty sure we're going to be dealing with some heat issues in here, which is also why I want to get this going. But we have to worry about power because these little guys right here take a lot of energy. They take 120 watts of power, and they need, and we need to be able to pump out the oxygen because otherwise it'll be overpressured. We also need to pump out the hydrogen to where we need it. So we've got a couple things that we need to deal with. I'm not honestly sure what the best way to deal with that is. So I guess we'll just figure it out as we go. Kind of thinking I might want to pump this polluted water out too. There's just way too much to do here, in all honesty, but I think we're doing pretty well. Let's look at our skills real quick here and make sure, like Camille here, we can give her, let's give her tidying. Gene here can definitely take something. Let's give him improved construction. What about Catalina here? I'm gonna go ahead and wait on her. Ellie, I'm also gonna wait on. She's got all of her liked stuff done. Same thing with her. Nicola, I don't know. We're gonna give him the doctoring care. That should be good for him. Travaldo here, I've been having issues with stress-wise. He keeps getting hungry, and I'm not sure why that's the case. We need to work on our food issues. I think that's going to be the other thing that we're going to work on. Make sure that we've got plenty of food and good food for everybody. Also need to worry about this. Not quite sure how to get rid of all this water without just pumping it out. But I do think I want to pump this out so we can pop some of the stuff in there. Build like a little gas reservoir. The other thing I am doing that I totally forgot about, I forgot that I had some storage bins just kind of like hanging around, so I'm trying to get rid of those. And you know what? We need to build another one of these over here to take care of more of the ice. But we're doing pretty well. We're not too low on water. We're doing okay on calories. We could definitely do a little bit better, but we've got a lot of meal wood here, so I think that's okay. It seems to be doing all right. I do think I kind of want to like split this off so we can let some of the germs die and then only use a small bit of water for our plumbing system because we do not need this much. In all honesty, we are done clearing this out. I think I want to put this over here now and start pumping this water out, and eventually this one and this one as well. I am really tempted to keep that. I don't know how to, we don't have plastic or anything, so we can't really capture them. Not sure how we can do that, but I want to definitely get these if I can and start clearing out some of that water. Yeah, this is still a mess, but actually, as you can kind of see here, I dug out this a little bit so we can actually start mopping this up and taking care of some of this absolute insanity down here. You did well. You did well. I do not want to get rid of this. So one of the things is I could definitely go through here and carve this out, but this is bleach stone. And so what happens is that it emits chlorine. So that's something I don't want to go carving into without having a location to put said chlorine in. That'd be really dangerous. Do not want to do that, especially, oh, this is exactly what I didn't want. Yeah, that's ice melting from our storage bins. I've been trying to get on top of that, but apparently I'm slow. So let's go ahead and copy the settings onto those guys. These guys right here do not have the same settings as these. So let's go ahead and copy the settings. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. And it's a problem because my guys are going to start throwing a absolute fit about having soggy feet. On the positive side, it is drinkable water, so it won't hurt them. But you can see here we've got some ice at 29.2 degrees, so it's about where it's going to start melting. So we want to make sure we get that taken care of. We do have some water up here too, by the way, that's where we're putting a lot of just the bottled water. So things are looking up. I have given multiple guys, let's see if I can find them. I've given multiple guys not you, snazzy suits. I think we've got maybe 3 or 4 people that have snazzy suits at this point. So the decor in general is doing a lot better because of those people. You can see them walking around because the decor around them improves, which is good. But I actually want to start working on decor as well. I think I may have said that at least one other time, but like I said, I'm just kind of slow at this point. So you're just gonna have to forgive me for being, okay, good, we can start mopping this up, being a slow person on all of this. Okay, but it looks like we're doing pretty well. I've been playing a little over an hour now, trying to get things going. I know it's taking I feel like it's taking a little bit longer to move along at this point because I'm a little confused, a little like moving things around, trying to figure out things, or just living their daily lives. We want to make sure we keep them alive. I definitely want to get this carved out and then have a reservoir so that we can capture all of that water that polluted water, so we can then turn that into regular water. And then I want to be able to get all the natural gas ready so we can actually use that. It looks like we need to build another deodorizer, but do that up here so we can start taking care of some of this polluted air. What are we doing? Yeah, until this is all mopped up, we're gonna have to do that. Get all that polluted air taken care of, and then figure out how to get this natural gas piped into something that we can actually use. Not really sure how we want to do that. We'll figure it out, and I'm gonna do that next time, so I hope to see you guys then.